What's up, y'all? It's your girl SS in the building. Today is Human Trafficking Day, and I really wanted to do like kind of a series around this, but this might just be like one YouTube video type vibe, just discussing what it is to be sustainable. I feel like I'm not a plethora of knowledge. I do not have the knowledge and or the information to pass along, so I'm learning with you all, and I'm doing my research, trying to understand the differences of levels of production and what it takes to get these pieces that we love, to get these brands that we love, and how many hands touch what we wear on our body. And we never really think about that. We never really think about what is put into each and every stitch, every design, and just every chemical element. I didn't know that until last year that fashion has a very high carbon footprint, and it is impacting what we're inhabiting, and we are the inhabitants, and it's also impacting us as well. And with that, child labor, uh, modern day slavery as far as sweatshops go, unfair waging, unfair healthcare systems, as far as these individuals that are producing these clothes that we love and cherish might not even have a healthcare plan. These things are what I sit and think about when I'm like, all right, like I'm buying a $400 piece, but what goes into it? What we could all be dripped down with Fendi and Louis Vuitton, and have this unconscious consumer mindset when we're just consuming what we love. And I've fallen into it. I'm still into it deep. I'm not going to stop buying Jordans, but it's also just spreading awareness, and no shade to Nike, no shade to Balenciaga, but let's be real, like this has been brought to our attention in multiple different areas, and people just still go out and buy it. And I wanted to, since I am starting this platform, since I am, starting the year hitting the ground running, I want to talk about the dark corners, the heavy hitters. There's a lot of gray areas that I'm still figuring out too. And I want to share that with y'all. I want to make sure that, these thoughts and me absorbing this information isn't going astray, isn't necessarily like I'm not contributing to the silence. So, yeah, this episode really is about how to be sustainable. Buy locally, buy black owned, buy the small business brands. You know what I'm saying? That actually aren't doing the fast fashion mentality. And with fast fashion, it's like fast food. You know what I'm saying? Like it's on demand, mass production, and gonna sit in my closet as another throwaway because, at the same time it's mass produced. I could get another one. Why not? And no shade to fashion houses. I think there's a gray area with them when they turn into a seasonal release. And that's how they've been hiding behind this, is that, we're not having that big of a carbon footprint because we only have 100 of these pieces, 200 of these pieces. But in reality, it was still not stitched in America. It was third party manufactured. And, with these brands that are up and coming and popping up, I also want them to think about this consciously. Like ordering on Alibaba, do you know which factory is treating their workers right? Do you know which factories aren't using child labor? Like, are we looking into this? And so that's the question for today. Are we looking into how what we're putting on our body day to day? Because in the 1800s, fashion wasn't even a thing. It was a necessity to have a jacket. It was a necessity to have pants or multiple sneakers. You're considered rich if you had multiple pairs. And in the 60s, trends happened, like, and the Earth Warriors of the hippie generation, like 70s, and trends in fashion evolved. And then people started to care about what they put on their body instead of it just being out of necessity or warmth. And so, with that, of course, capitalism played a big part. Getting fashion locally and here was way more expensive than having these major corporations outsource their garments. You know what I'm saying? Like Zara and H&M, I feel like it was maybe early 2000s or the 90s. Zara, H&M, I don't want to name Forever 21, that's fast fashion to me. But they do have morality around their brand as well. If everybody knows, Forever 21 has John 3:16 at the bottom of their bags. Anytime you go in and purchase, they donate, I think, a lot. They contribute to a lot as well, which I'm not going to shade them. I'm not going to throw no names on them. But again, you have to think that is fast fashion because one, they're probably ripping off a lot of brands, artists, productions, and re-imaging it on their product. And that's fast fashion. Mass bulk, no carbon footprint. Store looks completely like no shade. No shade. I'm not shading Forever 21, H&M, or Zara. I'm just saying there's a differentiation of from Zara to Forever 21. Zara believes in constructing garments that will last long. That they're partnering with major brands, H&M, partnering with major fashion houses, making it seasonal, not giving you four sweaters in the same color consistently throughout the year. You know, you might get three sweaters, two colors, not even cut and sewed the same. Like that's what more or less you got to think about is what is going into these pieces that we're putting on our body. And so with that today, just wanted to challenge you all to think about what we're putting on our bodies on a day-to-day basis. You know, I even want to throw up like I'm still wearing Stussy and denim tears. I'm still wearing multiple different high-end brands that are consumer mindset, but I try to buy with a conscious consumerism as far as okay, Denim Tears is a black owned brand. I know at the end of the day, he's going to try to put on his team, put on his community, stand up for something, stand for something. And so that's what my narrative will probably be for this year is I'm going to try to buy small business brands. I know Denim Tears is a small business brand, but it's still like with barriers. I support and love their mission. They're spreading awareness, black consciousness, black culture is the narrative of that brand, and I'm buying their stuff heavy. Um, and sneakers, that's another thing that's a very controversial topic. I feel like because, you know, it's hard to find a sneaker that is made here in America, unless, I know a couple few brands like Saya. I don't know if John is a brand that is manufactured here. He might be overseas too. But those two brands, they are independently owned sneaker companies. One is a black man, and the other one, I'm sure he's white. I don't necessarily know his ethnicity, but um, I've seen them grow from the ground up. Kai, Kai is controversial. I don't know if those are made here or overseas. I haven't really done my research in it, but it's got you thinking like, okay, black business owner, mass shoe production, is he outsourcing his products to someone that has child labor or, human trafficking, women making forced into labor? Modern day slavery is a thing, and fashion is a big contributor to it. And that is why Balenciaga got the win that they got about their child pornography looking type of ad campaign. Not gonna get into that, but like, is Balenciaga canceled? I've traveled a lot last year, and a lot of black folks were still wearing Balenciaga. A lot of white folks were still wearing Balenciaga. And are we discussing these dark corners? Are we making it known that like, yo, maybe we should change our practices, be more sustainable, and represent the people of the earth and earth itself? as far as spreading love and making sure they're cherished and they know their worth instead of outsourcing. And I'm not saying outsourcing is wrong. I'm not saying, you know, a lot of people don't have the capital or upfront to be a full cut and sew American made brand, and or, you know, supporting local factories and manufacturers is expensive. It's expensive to get stuff made here. So are we going to do the Alibaba route, or are we going to spend our dollars over here that are going to eliminate any other marketing funds, any other type of funds? I'm going to spend all of my money on this. So, as someone that has, you know, dibbled and dabbled and been involved with brands and been involved with making shirts, I've even looked into it myself, and it is very expensive. It is expensive. You got Shockaware, American Apparel, like these brands that are these blanks are expensive. I'm spitting because it's like, good God, $10 for a shirt when I could pay $2 to Gildan. It's a controversial topic, and you know, just something to think about. Something to think about. Does Gildan modern day sweatshops? I probably sure. I wouldn't put it past them. But we are in a capitalistic society. We want to get the most bang for our buck, but is it worth the quality? Is that t-shirt, is that Gildan gonna last, or is it gonna end up being a pajama shirt? Because they fade, they do that little cotton round thing. Like, no shade to Gildan. Again, I'm no shading to anybody, but just something to think about, y'all. It's your girl SS in the building. Comment below. I wanna know your guys' opinions, your perspectives on this specific topic today. And stay woke, stay aware. I don't even like the term woke. I'm mad I just said that, but you know, what other word do I have to describe it for this specific topic? But stay informed, you know, stay aware and stay active and passionate. That's all I got today. I need some chapstick. It's your girl Bria, aka SS, in the building. I love and cherish each and every one of y'all. Stay tuned, like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube. For real, for real. I'm gonna try to at least post 2 to 3 YouTubes a day. No, not a day. What the fuck am I talking about? A week. And go from there, you know, see how it goes. I'm gonna just talk meaningless to the camera. It's gonna be like my open diaries about everything that I'm passionate about. And I'm passionate about a lot of stuff. Healthcare, fashion, furniture. I love furniture. I'm gonna really try to dive into that this year, and getting more education and informed on craftsmanship of interior design. And y'all are gonna go with me on this journey. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a learning progress. I hope these videos evolve. I hope you guys see the growth, the hustle and determination that I'm putting out. I got a magazine out, y'all. It's about to sell out. There's only, I think I checked this morning as of today, and there might be 19 now, 19 copies that are hard copies that are still available. I am shipping out daily. Once you order, I try to make it to the post office either that day or the next day. I hate delays in shipping, so I'm definitely not one of those people. I'm gonna try to get out your stuff as soon as possible. And then we're gonna be making some changes in the business as far as how I will distribute this magazine for April of 2024. I will be having ad space in the magazine too. You dig? Like, as far as reaching out to local small businesses, and spreading their awareness through this platform. That's what I really want. And I finalized who will be shooting the cover, which is awesome. There will be a couple commercials coming out. Like, I'm making moves, y'all. So, you know, I'm dropping gems on here, not too much, but yeah, we getting into it. We making moves, shake and bake type vibes. If you're not first, you're last, Ricky Bobby. And so, you know, y'all are gonna see more of me. Like it, love it, hate it, don't fuck with it. I'm either way. I want to hear your opinion. And so, it's your girl. I'm gonna try to keep y'all up as informed on here. I'm gonna drop the gems on here. And Instagram and TikTok probably won't have no gems. Just regular videos of traction and random stuff I love. We'll start the series. We're gonna get me rambling. I have two things coming out actually between now and April. I got the money hacks and I got the shopping guide with SS. You know what I'm saying? I want y'all to save y'all's money. I want y'all to buy the stuff y'all want to buy. And I want y'all to support local businesses. That's it. That's all three. Um, I got my job. I would love to make this into something that I could pass down to my children. This is what I want to pass down the company to my kids, or the empire that SS should become. So it's your girl Bria. Stay tuned, like, comment, and what did I say again? Subscribe. Um, yeah, it's your girl. SS out. I